Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Playoff game. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Oklahoma's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with excellent field position. And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Panthers will crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And the ball is picked off. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Look out, room to run here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The running back here in a direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Dropping back, it's Robinson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They'll try the ground game here. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's gains. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught down at the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Robinson. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry up. The defense showing blitz here. And they'll run it. And off to the running back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Strong effort on the catch, but couldn't get a foot down. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's in the clear. Touchdown, hit. They couldn't stop him there. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They're going to run it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
The shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The pass rush closing in. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. Drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Wants to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stops at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. The offense starts with a short field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Back to pass. It's Robinson. The receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wade. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So one more play here before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. He could go. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. What a kick. It's good from 57. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Robinson. Looking right, this one caught. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. So the PI call, defending the fade in the end zone, will move the ball closer now for the offense. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. To the air. It's Robinson. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here.
Let's go.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Quick throw, the catch is made. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Just gets it away, taking a shot. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway would give the offense the football at the 46. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? It's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out. Almost automatic.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's dropped. would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
47, Oklahoma, 21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Leaning on the run game here late. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He's got the 1st and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, hit.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.